Hello guys, welcome to today's session on cloud migration strategy. So moving workload to cloud is one of the most significant shifting points for modern IT infra efficiency. And the fastest and least destructive entry point is the hosting. So which is also commonly known as lift and shift. And today we are going to cover end-to-end execution pipeline of rehost strategy. Okay, suppose we are having on-premises data center. It contains local storage. It could be block storage and some database which need to be migrated. So now we have the pipeline. Okay, or you can say we have the phases. The first phase is the discovery and planning. And like here, like you cannot migrate what you do not know, that is existing. Okay, so this phase uses automated scanning agents uh, to catalog your on-premises data center inventory. And like the key output here is the dependency mapping, and like you must understand which local server talk to which database. If you migrate an application server but you kind of leave its database on premises because you missed some dependency, so in that case network latency will instantly cripple your application performance. Okay, and the next phase is the source server identification. Like here is the kind of goal is filtering and selecting workload suited for that rehost. So ideal candidates include monolithic applications. There could be legacy commercial of the self software that cannot be easily re-architected, or applications sitting on hardware nearing its kind of end of support life cycle. So all of these need to be considered for that particular thing. The next phase is the data replication and migration, and here goal is to move data from your local storage array to the cloud provider. And this stage kind of leverage automated migration tools running in the background, such as AWS application migration service, or you can say MGN, Azure Migrate, or Google Migrate for Compute Engine. Now these tools kind of perform continuous block level replication, and kind of they replicate your operating system and data volumes asynchronously over the secure VPN or dedicated network line, while your on-premises application remains active and serving live production. Now the next phase is the validation and testing, and here goal is to verify the integrity of the cloned environment inside that particular cloud. And because the replication tool has created a kind of duplicates of your data servers in an isolated cloud testing environment, so you can launch audit and run kind of integration test on the cloud infra without impacting your live on-premises production servers. And the next phase is the cutover and launch, and here a goal is kind of final synchronization and shifting the user base. So during a pre-scheduled maintenance window, the active on-premises application service are stopped, and a final delta data synchronization is executed by the migration tools, and DNS routing rules are kind of used to point users directly to the new cloud endpoint. Now we have some rehosting core components. Okay. So when executing a lift and shift, you should map your physical or virtualized data center components into equivalent infrastructure as a code configuration. So you have servers that are kind of you can also call it as a compute. So these are the physical bare metal servers or local hypervisor VMs. It could be VMware or Hyper-V that are converted directly into cloud virtual machines Either it could be AWS EC2 instances, Azure Virtual Machine, or GCP Compute Engine instances. Then we have storage. We can see on-premises SAN or NAS storage volumes that are mapped to cloud block storage, or you can see AWS for OS disk, and like there could be unstructured data files that are offloaded into kind of object storage, or you can say AWS S3 as well. Then we have the network. So you can think of kind of local switches, VLANs, and firewall appliances. Appliance rules, you can say that must be remapped into software-based cloud kind of constructs. You can say virtual like cloud subnet, routing tables, and network security groups. Now, next we have the pros and cons for rehosting. So, like what are the benefits? So, the first benefit is the speed. So, it is kind of undisputed as the fastest method to exit a physical data center footprint. You can see. Also, there is a lower upfront cost, like because you are not paying engineering teams to rewrite thousands of lines of applications code. You are migrating like here like your migration cost remains like optimized because you are like not migrating like not writing codes. Also, there is a minimum risk. So since application code database schemas and OS configurations remains identical, the risk of introducing brand new software bugs during transition is kind of near to zero. And there is also a kind of low skill gap. So your existing like team members can manage the target cloud infra easily using their existing OS admin skills. Now we have some limitations as well, or like the cons. So first one is the lack of optimization. So here like you are moving legacy architecture like directly into an elastic environment. So that means like your workloads are not cloud native. Okay. So also like there is higher optimization cost. So now like if a server was poorly optimized or over provisioned for on-premises data center, or like kind of sitting at 5% CPU utilization, and like shifting it directly to a static cloud VM can result in some like bloated you can say cloud bills as well. So also there is inherited technical debts. So here like lift and shift does not fix kind of the broken architecture. If an application has memory leaks or kind of internal database locking issues, so it will inherit those same issues to the cloud. Also, there is cloud locking. So you map your server to provide a specific compute families, so which is binding your operating models like closely to that particular cloud vendor hypervisor kind of. So now we have like if we talk about the summary. So lift and shift strategy is not an kind of optimization strategy. So it is the best choice for kind of rapid data center or rapid migration, like where you like you forced by lease expiration or some corporate acquisition. Okay. Also, it is useful to migrate end of support hardware and software where you need a stable environment very quickly. Also, like you can build a rapid POC or proof of concept to demonstrate like basic cloud viability to the stakeholder before committing like budgets to modernize the application codes. Now, once your kind of workloads are safely landing inside a cloud framework via a rehost, so your team can then systematically transition to secondary cloud network optimization phases that could be re-platform or kind of refactoring. And I think that's it from this particular slide. I will see you next session. Thanks.